Hey, hello everyone. Jesse here again. I'm coming to you live from the forest. Let's go for a walk. All right. So today is all about balance. Today is all about balance. I was doing my course today, and I was listening to someone speak. And one of the things that was said was, well, it was actually Victor Otto that was speaking about one of his psychologists. And what he said was, he asked his psychologist, what do you do? What do you do with a family and work? And how do you balance your life? And then you, right? And he noticed that the you is at the end. And one of the first things that the psychologist said to him said, well, Victor, I balance myself for all of 1 second. And I thought about that, and I was listening. And he said, I try and do balancing. I try and do balancing acts every day. And what it is there is no secret sauce. There is no magic bullet that does this for you. It's all about how a person is, how your family is, the differences, the little, what the uniqueness of your family looks like, what the uniqueness of your situation looks like. And you're not going to go wrong. You're not going to go wrong by testing little things to see what works. You're not going to go wrong by making mistakes, because mistakes are all part of it. They're like Pac-Man in the machine. Bing, 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 bing. You're going to bounce off the inside of the machine until you figure out where the hole is. You're going to figure out where the trick is. So what I am saying with that, as far as balance, and I heard this at one of my safety conferences in Halifax, probably about 8 years ago. And this lady said, there's no such thing as work-life balance. It's all about balance. Back to today in this course, there's really no such thing as balance. It's all about balancing things. And the difference between the two is subtle. It's, again, what works for you. And for me, this has been a difficult thing, because with the two girls, my wife, myself, work, but putting myself first, I think, is one of the last things that I've done over however many years I've been doing this. And if you think about it, how many of you out there do this? You put your kids first, right? Kids have snow pants, kids have snow jackets, kids have winter mitts, kids have the best of this, the best of that. You feed your kids first, don't you? Before you feed yourself. And if we talk about it like that, some people go, oh, hold on, Jesse, hold on. But let's think about that for a sec. Let's dive right in. What I mean by that is, it's okay to do that. It's okay to do that. As long as you are giving yourself something. As long as you are providing yourself with something every day. And I go back to some of the original videos that I've been doing, and I talk about, what are you doing first thing in the morning? And you give yourself something first. For me, I love the snow. So I'm giving myself all of this. You see all that? This is super exciting for me. Super exciting for me. I'm in a little snowland here, and it's lovely. Every morning I wake up and I do the perfect day. The perfect day to me looks like this. I start off by doing my exercises. I have several. And I don't make a big deal about it. I do what I need to do. Then with that, I do clapping. I clap every day. That increases the blood flow in my skin. That's something that I love. That's something I've grown to love. Another thing that I do is I listen to solfeggio music. I do that every day. That helps clear all the little things that I have that build up over the days. And that type of frequency, that type of music helps me tune my body. So every day, what I do is I do something for me first. Bright and early, before the kids are up, before my wife's up, or maybe she's up and she's doing her thing too. She's doing her thing too. I gotta do me. She does her self. I do me. We gotta do that. And then as the day goes on, guess what you're doing? You're not gonna get irritated when you give your child, when you give your kids an extra little bit of cookie. You're not going to give two craps about how that looks. You're going to be okay with, if somebody asks you for, let's say one of your kids asks you for your jacket to stay warm, or they ask you for a piece of tape. Simple things like that. Don't laugh, because you've done it too. You've gotten irritated, haven't you? I know what that looks like. Trust me, I know what that looks like. You go, come on, what are you doing? But that's all it is. So I'm coming at you today, talking about balance, talking about there is no silver bullet. There is no secret sauce. You are the secret sauce. You are that magic bullet. You know what will work, but you need to put in the work. And the work looks like this. It is taking account of what you've done already, taking account of what works and what doesn't. And that's going to be with you communicating. That's going to be with you using your body language. That is going to be you interacting with your family, being polite. And it's okay. You're going to have your feelings too, but do it in a way where you get to look back and go, I didn't like who I was in that moment. I can do better. If you need to make an apology to your kids and your wife, you do that. Apologize to yourself too, but also know that it's okay to do that, because what you did was you gained something from that moment. If that's what you did, you gained something from that moment. You grew. You know what works now, right? Also, don't be afraid to make those mistakes. I said it already. Let's not rehash that. But balance, what does that look like for you? For me, it looks like filling my cup first in the morning, starting my perfect day. Like, I am flying high here. I am flying high. I admittedly have my moments. You're gonna see me in my see me in my moments. There was one of them, but that was okay. Like, you gotta laugh at it, right? Get tongue-tied. Like, I'm so excited to talk about this stuff. Excited to be out in the snow. I'm excited to talk about this with you. It's something that people don't like to broach because it is an uncomfortable thing, and there are so many different ways to it. And trust me, like, I am a sleuther. If there was the best way of doing this, I would have already found it. Balance, the best way of doing it, looks like this. This is the criteria. This is the safe way to do it. This is the health and safety way to do it. This is the law, how to do it. There's no law, by the way. That's just funny. That's just being funny. But hey, I would have already found it. You are the magic bullet. You are the secret sauce. You get to figure it out. But the best thing is, that is going to fit for you. That is going to fit for your family. And you are going to find out what balance looks like for you. Starting with you in the morning, starting your perfect day, enjoying yourself, really feeling into what that is. Your wife wakes up. Your wife's already up. You make those moments happen, those magic moments where you sit and you talk and you work through things. You talk about what you like about what you've done already. You talk about the day. Your kids get up. Your kids go to school, or they just get up. And guess what? Guess what the best part about all of this is? I am so proud to be a dad. I am so proud to be a spouse, a husband who has started to figure this out, has started to figure out what balance looks like for me. And this is what it's starting to look like. I'm starting to put the pieces together. And trust me, it wasn't all unicorns and rainbows or unicorns flying over the rainbows. It was some mucky stuff. But I had to do that. Those were my steps to get through that. And I'm cool with that, man. I am so cool with that. But look at the snow. Oh my God, look at the snow. Look at it. Well, Jesse, you love the snow so much. Must be because you have a nice burly jacket on and these nice burly boots and mitts and oh my gosh. Yeah, I do. I love the snow. I dress up for it, and sometimes I don't. I just go out in it. I love it. Neja film. I'm coining that phrase. That is one that is obsessed with snow and loves the snow so much. I love my balance. I'm out in what I love. I'm touching what I love. I'm out in the forest. I'm having fun. I'm getting water. I'm here with the kids. I snuck off to have a little moment so that I could have a little moment to share with you later, to show you what this is like. So I snuck a little moment. It's okay. They already know I'm doing it. And they actually said this would be a great moment for you to go because there's nothing really going on. So I am going to go lug the water to the car, as I do because I love that. I'm going to go provide for my family because I love that. And the balance here today is I am here with my family, having fun in the snow with my wife, getting water that is really good for my soul, that is really good for my body. And that is essence for the soul, isn't it? That's what it's all about. All right, my friends, thank you for this. Thank you for this time. And I will say this. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Feel free to comment on this one.